Sahar, thanks for the interview, for talking to us. Please tell us where we are now and what is going on.
So we're in a protest in Tel Aviv. It's one of the first protests that's openly against the war, against the bombings right now. It's been organized after a few protests that have been organized in the country for the last few weeks, since October 7th. Have been met with a lot of police repression. Before they even started, people already got arrested, beat up, and we've seen a lot of these protests happening, especially in Palestinian cities, where Palestinians tried to protest, and also in Israeli cities. And so this is the first time that the police has actually given a permit, and part of the problem is that they've, put us in a park, closed from the rest of the world, very much not public, but it's the only thing they would allow right now. And it allows both Palestinians and Jews to protest safely right now and demand a ceasefire and demand a peaceful solution to what's happening. So that's where we're at now. On the other side, there is a right-wing protest that's against what's happening here. Right now, a lot of the public is very supportive of continuing the war, and anything that sounds like sympathy with Palestinians is really seen as treason right now. And so the public atmosphere is very scary for a lot of people, but it is still important that we are protesting, we are trying to go out to the street as much as we can, and this will obviously not be a one-time thing. It's just a continuance of efforts that are happening.
And I see a lot of media, a lot of journalists, so you managed to raise public awareness, there is a media attention.
There's a fair amount of media attention, but I think most of it is foreign media attention. There's much less Israeli media here, and I think the Israeli media is not, doesn't really care about this as much. They're very much focused on what's happening in Gaza and so on. But I do hope that it'll manage to get to a wider audience also within Israel.
So great. What are your messages today?
The main message is a ceasefire and a political peaceful solution. Generally speaking, there's this sentiment within Israeli society right now that there is no other choice but to go into Gaza, to bomb it, to erase it, and people are calling for the annihilation of Gaza, for the erasure of Gaza, not understanding what that means, not understanding, we've already killed over 11,000 people in the last month and a bit. The city of Gaza itself is destroyed. You see pictures and it's just a flat city. And people, it's not only that Israelis see that as a necessity, but also don't ask themselves what happens after. What's the next thing that's supposed to happen? And in my opinion, I think a lot of the people here, it's very clear that the way to prevent another October 7th, the way to actually create a place where we want to live here is about a peaceful solution. And I think everybody knows it. Biden is saying it, the heads of the EU are saying it, everyone on a political level is saying, once this thing is over, we have to have a political solution, because it's clear that that's the solution, right? And that any military solution, Israel has tried the military solution time and time again, and just thought that if we have a strong enough military and enough technology and enough everything, we'll be able to repress it. But it doesn't, it explodes. That's what happened on October 7th, and people paid with their lives for it, and Gazans are still paying with their lives for it. And so that's the main demand of what we're demanding here. A peaceful solution, a political peaceful solution, an agreement, which should be the basic thing that people are asking for. And instead, right now, even this is seen as a form of treason within Israeli society.
Exactly. And there is also a problem in the West Bank.
Yeah, the West Bank, right now, settlers are really being allowed to do whatever they want, more or less. And there's already been, before October 7th, before the massacre, there were many attempts. Right, we just heard the boom. You can hear.
I heard the boom.
You can hear them all the time. Sometimes, yes. Yeah, and you heard the counter protest was clapping, right? They were literally clapping. That's what was happening right now.
Wow. Okay, so thanks for you not giving up. Thanks for you organizing all these things, all the organizations together.
I wasn't part of organizing this.
No, all the organizations. Please, you can say also who are the organizers.
There was a big coalition of organizations that was pushing this, including the Communist Party and a lot of others. But generally, all of the activism is just done by a lot of different people and groups that are still on the street.